Israel launched a ground incursion into Lebanon on Tuesday. The move comes days after Israel stepped up its campaign against the Hezbollah militant group, with airstrikes, covert operations and targeted killings, including the group's leader Hassan Nasrallah. Here's what Israel's incursion of Lebanon means for the region and what could come next. Israel and Hezbollah began exchanging fire after the Hamas-led attack on Israel sparked a war in Gaza last October. The two have traded fire almost daily since then, causing civilians to flee their homes on both sides of the border.
Hezbollah has been trying to keep this conflict from escalating to a level where Israel would have to respond or would be expected to respond with a huge air campaign that would destroy a lot of Lebanon. They know that Israel has air superiority, so while they could potentially target major military and civilian sites in Israel for several days and potentially inflict quite a lot of damage, it's unlikely that that would last for more than a week.
But recently, Israel ramped up its attacks against the Lebanese militant group. Israel has been carrying out an aggressive air campaign and has killed a number of Hezbollah commanders, as well as the group's leader.
At the moment, Hezbollah looks very weak. They have taken a number of blows. They're basically headless.
Nasrallah's death came around 2 weeks after an unprecedented attack, which saw pagers and walkie-talkies used by Hezbollah members simultaneously explode, killing more than 30 and injuring thousands over 2 days. Hezbollah blamed Israel for the attack. Israeli authorities did not publicly comment on the attack, but said that Israel was starting a new phase of the war in the north, aimed at stopping the Lebanese group from firing into northern Israel.
Israel has made it one of its war goals, added to the list of goals that it established when the war in Gaza began last October, that it wants to return tens of thousands of residents to northern Israel who left the days after October 7th. We're anticipating what Hezbollah's response will be, whether it will lash out, and it has some pretty heavy, powerful missiles in its arsenal that it has not yet used against Israel in this conflict. It could direct those towards Tel Aviv, it could escalate. Iran could get more directly involved.
Like Hamas in Gaza, Hezbollah is closely aligned with Iran. After Nasrallah's death, Iranian officials said Tehran would respond to his killing.
One potential reaction is that Iran could mobilize some of its other allies and proxies in the region. Houthis in Yemen could fire some more missiles towards Israel. The Iranian-backed groups in Iran and Syria could fire drones and send drones towards Israel.
Israel is under heavy pressure from the US not to carry out a major invasion. Hezbollah has threatened to invade parts of northern Israel for years. The two sides have fought numerous wars in the past, the last one being in 2006.
A land invasion by Israel is something that Hezbollah has almost surely planned for. There's still the potential that it could take a bad turn for Israel if they would be playing on Hezbollah's home territory, even though the organization is much diminished from what it was just a couple of weeks ago.